Amigos and amigoettes. Here we are sitting on the runway of LaGuardia International Airport, New York City, and we are about to embark on a beautiful pre-sunlight morning. So we're going to be flying for sunrise, which should be pretty nice. There's a view around. I've set us up for 5:30 in the morning, and yeah, we're gonna fly right out of New York, right to Miami International, and let's hope to hell that we have a great flight and we don't have any rowdy assholes on the plane. We are going to be serving alcohol, but we're going to have a 3 drink limit. So yeah, hopefully people will behave. There's no smoking of any cigarettes in the washroom. It will set off the alarms. However, if you smoke pot and you blow it down the toilet while you're flushing, you should be alright. Please do not pinch the stewardess asses. That's my job. Everybody kick back and enjoy the flight. Let's do this. Zoom, zoom. Here we go. Turn the brakes off. And we are ready to rock and roll. So we will be doing a nice flyby of New York City over our right wing. And then we will be basically just following the shore, flying VFR, which hopefully will get us where we're going in a fast and orderly fashion. I'm just going to get my, oh shit, I better pull the fuck up. I wasn't actually paying attention, folks. I know that's the last thing you want to hear from a pilot, but I was trying to bring up my chat window on my phone here. So give me a second to get that going, kind of as we take off. I got to get my gear up, but let's go gear up. There we go. Got my chat, so just so I can communicate with you guys and read people's comments and whatnot. And alright, so where are we here? Let's very safely come over here and check out all this shit. And our cruising altitude today will be somewhere around 27,000 feet as we look at the morning skyline of New York City. What a beautiful city it is. Let's go ahead and have a look down. Oh wow, hope you're not afraid of heights. But that's some beautiful shit right there. And I do have a GPS map set to take us where we're going today. We're actually going to go ahead and do this. Because I'm all buzzed up before I fly, we're going to go ahead and buzz New York City a little bit. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful on that. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's retract our flaps too. Sorry guys. Captain's had a couple of cocktails. You know what I mean? Should have stuck to mocktails. But what a beautiful city. I want to actually go back to New York. I haven't been there in a few years. And oh yeah, let's do those flaps while we're thinking about, oh, wrong direction. Don't worry about that. Okay, so basically we're going to point this plane southish, and that should be all we need to know. Basically, you follow the fucking ocean and it'll get you where you're going. There's Kennedy International, way further than LaGuardia from the city, so I don't even go there anymore. And alright, I guess we better get up to our cruising altitude here. And the captain, that's me, has turned off the fasten your seatbelt sign, so you're free to run around the plane if you like. Let's look that way. Newark, I don't think I've ever taken off out of Newark yet. So we're gonna just keep on keeping on, max throttle up. Let us get this bitch up in the air. And if I find that we're not going in the most directest, correctest route, we may go ahead and put on the map, the GPS. but I don't think we need to do that. Look, if we go like this, maybe we got some shit in here. Nope, that's all a bunch of shit. None of that stuff actually matters when you're flying a plane, so we'll just go back out here. I seen the Marlboro Man up there. Yeah, so it should be pretty cool when the sun crests over the Earth there. That might be alright. I haven't done one of these flights before, but I know that this game time lapses in real time. So it's just, yeah, it's going to take what it takes. And yeah, I guess I probably should have looked. I think there was something to indicate how long that would take, but that's alright. If people start getting bored on the plane, I can just probably sing since we don't actually have a radio. But here, I'll just get it warmed up with a little Cyndi Lauper. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. That's it. That's like the main lyric. But come on, son. This may take a while, but the thing is, the higher I go up, the faster we're gonna go because the air's thinner and there's less drag on the airplane. So yeah, we should be good to go. What is this? I got a message. It's alright, a little side job. I'll message him back tomorrow. If anybody watching could give me some feedback in the comments, I would love to know how my audio is coming through this evening, as I purchased a Y splitter for my capture card, and all I can do is kind of rely on you guys because I don't have any sound turned on, so I turned off all plane noises and cockpit noises and the rest of it, so some feedback would help me. And here we go with these stupid altimeter warnings. It says press set altimeter. That was fine when you had a when I was playing this on PC, but now that we're on Xbox, I don't have like a keyboard full of buttons for that shit, so they're just going to be out of luck on that. Still climbing, approaching 20,000 feet. And come to think of it, actually, I haven't been in a plane, holy fuck, in like 4 or 5 years now, I guess. Probably 4 years anyway. So, you have to dip the nose down to account for curvature. No, Earth's flat. There is no, I already told you this, is that they're bullshitting you about this round shit. A little bit low on the audio maybe, so let me try putting my mic a little closer. I don't know if that helps at all, but this is kind of a crappy Amazon headset I've got. So I went to Canada Computers the other day to look at headsets, but the one guy was busy playing behind his phone, or playing behind the counter with his phone, and another guy was busy talking to like a group of customers and shit, so there was no one around to assist with headsets, so I just didn't even bother. But ultimately, if we don't end up getting good audio out of this one, I will just buy a dedicated PC mic, because I'm using one for the Xbox, which has a single port. I like to explain so people know what's up and why and all that shit. So it's got the one 3.5 jack, but the capture card requires 2. And wow, we got some crosswind there. I'm not even doing anything. That was just like fucking turbulence. That one puckered up my butthole. But let's check on that sun. We're not quite there yet, but it's going to be fucking beautiful. I'll tell you that. I got to look in the settings, see if I can turn off all these little icons. I think there might be a way, because they kind of take away from, like, if I'm out like right now, I'm just wanting to look at the beautiful scenery. I don't necessarily want to look at all these little dots everywhere where they think I might want to look at something. Yeah, Amazon is great for microphones and sex toys. That's what they say. So basically, my trim is set a little bit down but let's see what it does. I should be able to have my hand off the throttle if it's trimmed right. Or not off the throttle, off the steering, and it should keep us kind of, like you can see my icon on the top, by the way. I'm a little off from the arrow, but I wanted to follow the shoreline more or less. But so we're almost at our cruising altitude. Here we are passing 25,000 feet, and our established cruising altitude of 27,000 feet was basically determined by me, because I'm the captain, and that's just what I figured sounded about right. We could take her up to like 50,000 feet, but might be funner too. I want to try to get as much speed out of this bitch as possible. So I gotta have to. We're gonna trim down a little bit because we're in a bit much of a climb here. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna focus on this for a few minutes. I want to try to get it to where we level out without. So let's get her down into the green here. Let's see. Oh, that actually made us go. Oh, we hit a little bit more of that turbulence. 28,000. I don't really care. Do whatever you want. You want us to. So I need to trim down. I'm trying to focus on this here. Alright, we're slowing down. No, I went too far. That's for sure. Let's. Basically, I want to try to make it so that we can maintain height so I can focus on looking out the window and shit. It's kind of like how I use cruise control in my truck, you know what I mean? Set cruise control and put my knee on the steering wheel, and I don't have to worry about all that shit. I can just enjoy the ride. So I think we're almost there. We'll probably be there in 5 minutes is my guess. Did Tony find an apartment? No. As far as I know, he was living in like this little shed thing that somebody had put under a overpass, and the city workers came and kicked him out of there. So then he had moved into, there was like a construction project out in Burlington that had gotten like stopped, but they still had a porta potty. He was living in there for a bit, but he said it was really shitty. Yep. I'm not sure where he's at now, but hopefully he gets me some more footage soon, because I'd like to see him get his drone up to 30,000 feet. So, like, there's some shit you could do to try to get a drone up to that. So DJI's got blockers, just so people know we're talking about DJI drones now. Basically, there's sensors in the drone. So if you were to take out the barometric sensor, I guess it would be, is how it knows its height. If you could very carefully disable that, you should be able to continue up past 500 meters. You may not know your height, so you just see what you got on your screen. But odds are, signal-wise, you could probably... I know you can get the Phantom 3 to 700 meters, because I used to have a bypass for it. But from under the drone, I'm willing to bet that you could probably, imagine get it up a couple thousand meters anyway. Probably. We're watching this dude that's flying his drone around downtown Toronto, around the Island Airport and shit. And that's pretty interesting. Probably not the greatest idea, but he makes good content, so I'm not here to judge. We'll leave that for somebody else. Yeah, we're up here pretty good. So Atlantic City. Ah, shit. We should have stopped in there and went to the casino. Damn it. Didn't even think of that. On the up note, heading to New Brunswick in a few weeks. And gonna go and try to do some gambling out there. I guess the casino's open, so some point, hopefully. And Jesse says, mine lets me go past the legal height Mavic Mini 1, Yeah, so you guys have a max height, I think, of 100 meters or something like that, but the drone itself is locked to 500 meters. Here in Canada, we can go as high as the fuck as we want, so, but still, the drone is locked at 500 meters. But if I could find a way to get mine up, like the old trick on the DJI Phantom was just to press return to home and then hold up on the left stick and it would raise up. And yeah, that was pretty awesome back when we were able to do that. But what are we doing? We're still climbing a little bit, 30,000 feet and climbing. Let's see if I can put this down or up a bit. Basically, I want to try to get this to level off instead of climb. That would be nice. Let's check on that sun. We haven't looked over in a while. Nope, still not up. Although I think it is. Oh, there it is. Holy shit. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Sun's coming up, fuckers. Yeah, look at all the views. Oh shit. Yeah, we're just gonna hold on this view for a minute and watch this sun come up over the horizon. That's sick. What a nice shot there with the airplane, with the reflections on it. What a beautiful game. I'll say, like, the graphics are not quite what I had on my gaming PC, but I mean, overall, they're pretty fan-fucking-tastic. To say that you don't even have to buy the game. This game, if you just pay your Game Pass, the game's included free of charge. So, I guess I can't really say free of charge if you're paying for Game Pass, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah. I want to try to watch the sun come up a little more. I know it doesn't take very long in life, because obviously, like most people, I've watched the sun, come up and go down and shit. So it only takes a couple minutes when you're watching it, but we're getting like reflections or whatever coming off. It looked like a double sun, but I think it's because I'm going down. What am I doing? I'm going down a little bit, so. But we're not going down too much. We're going to go ahead and go like that just to let her lift back up. I don't mind having the plane up at over 30,000 feet. That's okay. When I fly down to the Caribbean and shit, you get a little screen telling you how high the plane is and shit. 30,000 feet, pretty much standard for them. So now I might be pushing on the stick too as I'm holding this. The view, I'm holding the view to the back, which makes me put a little bit of pressure on my HOTAS. Yeah. I want to look at the plane like on a different view, so we're going to pull way up. Just so we can look at it like that. It's beautiful. Yeah. Where are we going here? I gotta make sure I'm staying on track. I'm not even paying attention to where I'm going. Where I gotta veer to the left a little bit. Follow the waterway. Sorry guys, I was mesmerized by this beautiful sunrise. Also, at some point when I'm doing my little silly videos, I'll show you guys, you can actually go right up to, out of the ozone layer or some shit. Anyway, you can go out to space like in broad daylight, and it goes all like black, but there's stars. You can actually see all like the constellations and everything. As far as I can tell, I think all the stars are put in where everything really is. And if you fast forward time, the Earth spins just like it actually does, you know what I mean? So like all the stars are moving, everything. Pretty sick. There we go, that's a nice view too. Yeah, like it almost looks like we're looking at some kind of Boeing commercial. Whoa. What happened to my plane? All of a sudden I started making chemtrails everywhere. I've never had that before. That's awesome. Wow. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but I never knew that did that in this game, but I don't really fly these very often. Oh, what happens? As soon as I come down, it goes away. We're going to have to climb back up. I don't know if that's like how we did it. It was because we were up higher. Yep. Climb up and we get chemtrails. Which, by the way, I don't know if chemtrails are even a thing, but hey, if flat Earth is real, then maybe chemtrails are too. But I watched some pretty sciencey fuckers, and they were like, yeah, that's just water vapor from hot gases coming out of the engine mixing with the cold Earth's atmosphere and crystallizing or some shit. But I don't know. We probably just go with that it's some kind of highly toxic chemicals that are flying out of an airplane. That's funner too. Check on that. Yeah, this is an awesome game. I can't tell people enough, like encourage people, if you can get your hands on one of these. Oh shit, I'm going too low. If you can get your hands on an Xbox Series X, then uh-oh. Oh, my plane just starts dropping off all like big time. I don't know, maybe it didn't like that I was fucking around or something. Maybe we've got like massive turbulence and air mass shit going on here or something. I gotta veer to the right a little bit. See what happens is I lose focus of where I'm going. The other thing, I forgot to see how long we were flying. But let me see, I can actually look at my live stream feed here. And I think somewhere here it'll tell me. Just looking for it. So we've been flying for approximately 22 minutes. And, oh, but I guess, like, yeah, we'll be able to look at some of these icons, and that'll actually, we'll use them to our benefit. We'll use those to figure out where we are. But my guess was that from New York to Miami was probably about an hour or an hour and a half of flying. But we'll see. Hopefully we make it there. See, I could turn on autopilot, but I'll tell you right now, the autopilots in this game suck dick. They're terrible. So, I want to look this way. Oh yeah, there we go. Sun is definitely coming up. Let's look this way. Let's look all around. Let's see how everything's looking. And now our plane is trying to lift up again. I know like there's settings in there that you can do to make it hold steady. But for that you'd have to go in here and look around at some of this shit. But I don't know. I'm not that kind of a pilot. You know what I mean? I'm the kind of pilot that just flies the fucking plane. Point where you want to go and hit the gas. Yeah, I don't know what all that shit is. Yeah, like if I was actually sitting in here, I would probably just push a bunch of buttons and hope they did something. These are pretty cool though. For people that don't know, like in Flight Simulator, I play on like basically the easiest mode you can. but you can actually set your shit to make it difficult, so you actually have to like turn all this shit on and taxi your plane and get fuel and and get all this shit if you're into all that. Like, you know what I mean? So the game can be basically as hard or as easy as you want it to be. And the realism level's up to you as well, of course, like with that. So you can have where, your fuel, you can have less fuel or whatever and run out of fuel, and you can simulate weather and engine problems and shit. That's not really for me. I just like to fly the fucking plane. So if we were to look on a map, I'm sure we could figure out where we are here. But I'm going to say we're not in New York State anymore. That's my guess. Oh, here's where I think we were supposed to fly across the water for a little bit. Because the USA is not a straight line down. So it actually wants us to deviate away from the land here. Yeah, I guess whatever. We'll follow the map, because if I try to follow the land for a little bit, it may add time to our mission. And ultimately, I got to go to work in the morning. I can't sit here flying all night, as fun as that would be. I want to do a marathon flight. That's what I want to do. I want to fly like a fucking from New York to North Korea. Like, just grab like a 12-pack of beer, nice box of cold beer, and sit and get liquored up with you guys. That would probably be fun. But that and popcorn or nachos, or both, actually. Because nachos or popcorn. And probably some pizza too. If I'm going to be flying like 12 hours or 15 hours, I'm going to need sustenance. And chicken wings, come to think of it. Okay, I didn't even do anything. Do you guys see my fucking plane just going stupid there? I'm really getting sick of these little turbulence pockets. It's bullshit. Yeah, all of a sudden, we hit a pocket of bullshit, and it fucks with my speed and my plane. Starts throwing it all over the place. God damn it. I have no idea what it's up to, but let's look at that sun again. Still beautiful. Wait, we gotta watch. I don't want to drop down too far. We're trying to keep this bitch up in the air so we can improve fuel economy. Remember, the fuel costs come out of my salary, so I'm not looking to go all crazy spending all my money, my hard-earned money piloting on fuel to get you fuckers where we're going, basically. Let's look back. Yep. Don't even see the lights of New York anymore. However, I do see a light in the ocean. I wonder what that is. Or if that was just like an airport out on an island. Might have been one of those icons. Wasn't paying attention. And we are not playing in live, obviously, so unfortunately we don't get to see other airplanes, I don't think. Maybe. Like, they might throw the odd fake one in, I'm not really sure. But because we are, basically, if you want to fly live, you can't change the time and weather. So you're stuck with only whatever's going on in the real world. So if I wanted to fly this live, it would have been like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock now in New York or something like that. We wouldn't have had the nice sunrise, and it would have been nighttime for the entire flight. Whereas, oh my god, my fucking plane did it again. With the way I've said it, will be arriving in Miami under beautiful sunny skies, I think. Although, like, if you look in the distance, I see like clouds rolling in, so it's quite possible we're gonna fucking land in a hurricane. That's the thing about Florida. It's beautiful, but sometimes the weather's shitty. but at least it's hot when it's shitty. So I really wonder where we are here. Hard to tell. So let's see here. We're going to go this way. Eventually we're going to end up over somewhere where we can read one of these icons. I may have to dip down in speed, or not in speed, in height, and or altitude, sorry. Got to call it by its proper thing while we're piloting. I might be able to read where we are, but so we took off at, what did I say? It was 5:30 in the morning or something in their time. I don't even know what that translates into, but what have we been flying? We've been flying half an hour. I think we're going to be there 45 minutes. Well, actually, if we look, if we go 350 miles an hour, knots, I'm just guessing. So hold on. I'm going to look at some shit. So I'm going to go, hopefully this plane just stays level because I'm not even touching the controller. I'm just looking at my map. I'm going to work this out right now. Because as a pilot, I feel it's my duty. So New York, directions, and Miami. And how many miles is that? Okay, so I'm going to go. I don't know. So what is that? 1,300 miles, but we're going in a straight line, so call it 1,200 miles. At 300 miles an hour, that's like 4 hours. Fuck, guys, we can't fucking fly to Miami. What the hell are you talking about? I can't fly this shit for 4 hours or 3 hours. I gotta fucking work. We'll get where we're going, and if I have to go touch down somewhere, then that just may be how it goes. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, because we can't be fucking around until like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning or some shit. It's 11 o'clock here. We'll see. Maybe we should go and take in some views down here while we're flying. Yeah, we're going to do a flyby. See that one right in front of me? We're going to drop down a little altitude. We're probably going to get a speed warning, but that's okay. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. That's what I always say. Yeah. We could just be like, Mayday, Mayday, we're declaring an emergency. I'm going to Captain Sully this bitch right into the fucking Atlantic Ocean. So, yeah, I don't know what state we're even in now. I think we're probably still up in one of the cold states. It's going to be a while before we get to the Carolinas. That's kind of where shit starts getting pretty good, like weather-wise. Like when I'm driving down to Florida and shit, like when you get to that first palm tree, which is like North Carolina, you're like, oh fuck yeah, because it just makes life so much better when you can see some palm trees. I hope it doesn't turn into a cloudy day, like, because I see these clouds on the horizon, and I didn't adjust anything in weather. Now I can change it, so I can just go active pause, and I can put us in a blizzard if we want, but honestly, I've tried that. Wow. The sun just clicked. Do you see how it just got brighter? That was cool. Yeah, flying in a blizzard sucks, because there's just nothing to see. All you see is a face full of snow. But I don't know. I wonder if there's like a road down there, or beach houses, or what we've got. I can't tell if this is developed land. Like, it looks to me like on my right wingtip there, it looks like there's a little town or something there. But I'm not really sure, so... Oh, Pine Island. Where the fuck is Pine Island? I'm gonna guess the Pine Island Airport could not handle a 787 or 747, whatever I'm flying here. But you see what happens as I get lower to the earth? It's not actually sunrise yet for these fuckers. It was only for us because we were way up in the air. But yeah, it looks like we might hit some weather on the way by. But okay, so there's street lights here. So this is a developed area. We're not just cruising through the countryside. Yeah, good old Pine Island. Pull in for a pint. See what I did there? That was punny. Alright, those lights down there are probably a Walmart. So if anyone needs some shit, we could swing into Walmart quickly. Yep. I don't know. I see a big bright light on the other side of the water. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, we're going to fly by their airport just for curiosities. Oh yeah, look at the waves on the ocean. She's choppy. Well, not really, just on the shoreline. The ocean's actually nice and calm. But oh yeah, these are all oceanfront homes here. Oh yeah, there's the Pine Island Airport. That's cool. I enjoyed stopping in to say hello. And maybe we better come on down. First Flight. That's a pretty good name for an airport. First Flight. If you ain't first, you're last. Right, Ricky Bobby? I'm guessing if I actually flew my plane above people's houses at 300 feet, I'd probably wake all these fuckers up. Everybody would think they're in shit. Or like, you know, gonna die or something. Wonder what kind of community this is. Like, if it's an affluent community or are we like in some kind of crack whore neighborhood. Could go either way, but I'm gonna guess Oceanside is probably pretty nice. But I don't know. Really seems out there though, in the middle of nowhere. I don't imagine like it's obviously going to be beautiful, but I mean, like, I don't imagine there's much to do out here. Yep, there's another Walmart. Golf course. One person with a pool in that neighborhood. I bet you he's popular. Yeah, let's come on for a beach view. Hopefully we don't hit a flock of seagulls though. Or a drone, because a lot of times people are flying drones on the beach, which is incredibly irresponsible. Totally joking. Love that. So we are at the Wright Brothers Aviation Museum is right there. Cool. I'd probably like to go there in real life. I'd be down for that. Derco. I don't know. Another little airport. You want to buzz over it? Fuck it. I don't feel like going over there. Let's stick to the beach. I love me some beaches. Yeah, it would have been nice to see some more airplanes in the game. Yep, fuck, it really does look like we're going to head into a hurricane up here. That's going to suck. It's going to really make flying harder. Oh well. Is this like a rich guy's island here? Yep, probably is. That's what I'm sure of. And we got a little highway here. I wonder what highway this is. This is one of those I should pause the game and do some research about where we are because it looks interesting. It really does, but then up here, I don't know if this highway's gonna... Why is that light red? That's weird. They just randomly have one red light. But yeah, like I wonder if this has a bridge that connects to the next island or if that's it. So let's have a look here. I want to see what's up. Okay, yeah, so they got a bridge. There it goes. It kind of curves in. And then continues on so that you can live over here. That's good. But I got to tell you, these islands look pretty precarious in the event of a tsunami or some shit. Which, by the way, they should add tsunami mode to this game, because that would be sick. All of a sudden you could be flying or earthquake mode or whatever. Basically just natural disasters everywhere. Okay, so nobody actually lives. This is the shitty side. Apparently nobody even lives over here. But they still got a road. Oh yeah, and there's a car. Just seen him driving. Probably going to work. That guy too. There's a few people, I guess, already up. Yeah. I don't see like the ship traffic and stuff like that I used to see on PC. Like they had a lot of tanker ships and shit. Don't really see much of that on this one, but oh well. Oh good, we're going like over speed. I like that. Like I wonder why we're still going over speed though, like 'cause I thought like you go faster where the air is thinner. You save fuel and go faster. And here we are right next to the ground, living our fastest life, like we're on speed. Oh, this is a very low graphicked area though, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Yeah, like the textures aren't the greatest, but it's still cool. I like it. Yep, hope you guys are ready for some storm. 'Cause I see walls of rain. Here, let's take in some clouds. Let's pull up a tiny bit so we can get the full effect. Oh shit. Lightning. God damn. Turbulence. Yep. I had no idea we were going to hit weather on the way, but that's okay. You guys are in good hands. One thing about me is I'm a skilled pilot with lots of bad weather experience. So I've got a pretty good safety record. Now I always nail the landing. So we will get where we're going. After we get a free plane bath in these clouds. Or do you guys want to see above the clouds? Maybe some people are watching this and they've never even seen what it looks like above the clouds. So there's two ways you can do that. One, you can do it in a game like this. Two, call my buddy Homeless Tony with his drone because he loves flying above the clouds. So these clouds bring us up to fucking 10,000 feet almost. Yeah, clouds look pretty cool, I'll say that. Also, maybe we'll get this plane high enough and see if we can do a barrel roll. Plus, there was some lightning. That was scary. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to lift this bitch up and we're going to attempt a barrel roll, which may or may not go well. But it's been approved by the FAA as an acceptable maneuver, so All you gotta do is, like, say you're going to the Caribbean, ask your pilot, be like, hey, do you think you could do a barrel roll on the way? And he'll probably be like, yeah, I could do that. So let's, what are we? We're 15,000 feet. That's barrel roll territory. Let's try it. Let's try it. And we gotta hold forward on the stick. And just like that, we only lost about just over 1,000 feet of height. That's not bad at all. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Let's look at the daylight. Now it's all behind the clouds now, so we can't even see really. They did pretty good on the clouds. I'm not, you know what I mean. Obviously, it's a video game, but overall, I think they did pretty decent. Wow, we almost got deaded. Yeah, I wanted to punch through, drop down right through there. Let's fly over to these icons. Let's see where we are. Because now we are 45 minutes in. So and let's see if these icons will tell us where we are, then we'll kind of get the idea. Or, well, if I level us out, I wonder if I can use my controller. Oh, we're off course then. Yeah, let me do this. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna bring up our map. We're gonna see what our map's got to say about all this. But let me get it done here first. Pull out the controller. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I meant to push this. So when I hit that, I lose control of my plane, more or less, or maybe it just goes into autopilot. I don't know. Okay. So let's see. We are there. Yeah, this plane's gonna try to crash because I didn't. Uh-oh. Yeah, look, I gotta straighten it out or we're gonna die. And we're like not even going anywhere near the right way now, so let's fix this. And then we'll go back to that map and see if we can figure that out. NKT. I wonder where NKT is. I think it's going to be a nice day after all, actually. I think once these clouds blow over, like I'm seeing a lot of breaking up in the clouds. So we might be able to go do some gardening later on in the afternoon down in Miami. Okay. So well, there's still lightning though, but that's okay. So look, when I go like this plane's gonna veer again, because that's what it does. I want to zoom out. No, it doesn't want to. That's as far away as it goes. I can't zoom out any more than that, I guess. Oh no, I can go like that. And okay, so yeah, we're almost there. Not really. Oh, let's go to GPS tracking. And let's shut that back off. Yeah. I think we're going to dip down below the clouds again once we get back on course here. Oh, but then it's going to take us back out over the fucking water again forever. Which gets boring as shit. What we could do, there's actually this mode called Travel To. I've never used it before, but let's see how it works. Let's go to the descent portion. Yes. Alright. Let's pretend I didn't just cheat and do that, so let's see what happens. Okay, ready to fly? And I don't know what that means. So, like, it's got us out over the ocean. I think we better go to the approach. Yeah. And the next thing you know, look, guess who made it to Miami? This guy. Yeah, let's see. And then I'll take over and I'll land us. Ready to fly. Okay, now I gotta shut that off. Okay, Miami's gonna have to load in. Oh shit, I wanna... Damn it, I'm gonna have to throttle up, first of all, because these fuckers, and then we're gonna have to do a circle around, because they've started me at 1,200 feet, and I don't even know which way the runway is. Like, get a fucking life. So, first of all, I gotta shut this off. And that if I can get there. And there. Okay. Also, I think you have to be rich to live on this island. So, I don't qualify. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, definitely rich people. Okay, so there's our Miami airport. So what I think we're going to do is come out over the ocean. And we're going to go land at it. That's what we're going to do. Well, we could have went and landed on the beach, though, to be honest with you. So we're going to add some flaps. Because we got to slow down. And we're going to go gear down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Please put your fucking seatbelt on. Okay, where's your fucking landing gear? I said put the landing gear down. I don't know what to tell you guys. Our landing gear may be broken. Because I'm hitting the button for it. God, why do we have no landing gear? I don't know what to tell you. Let me try on here. I don't know. Well, I have no idea why we've got no landing gear. I may have to declare an emergency because, yeah, normally you just push like B and you get landing gear. Also, I went to that mall, if that's the mall I'm thinking. If that was South Beach. Oh, there we go, we got gear. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna leave the gear out. And then we gotta look around and find that airport, because now we lost it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so let's circle back. And come in. Oh yeah, look, those cars are driving over the water because they're magic cars. One thing about my life is that I've not spent enough time in Miami, so I'm gonna have to invest a little more time into like going places like this. Cause I need to make a few new friends in life that live here. Also, you could fly by we can't do it in this plane, it would be way too fast, but the Surfside building that collapsed, just to check it out, but that was pretty sad shit, really. Okay. So all we gotta do now is come in for our landing. I don't wanna have too much throttle on, because I want to make a nice clean landing for you guys. I'm not trying to kill my passengers. So we're going to back off on the throttle. And we are going to do this. Sorry guys, I'm focusing. If I'm not saying much, it's just because I'm focusing. This is for all the marbles. Which, by the way, I can't help but thinking, like, whoever came up with that slogan, like, imagine all the marbles, like, meant that it was a big deal. So, not like, oh, all the $100 bills, this is for all the $100 bills, or oh, this is for all the gold coins. Homie's top of the line thing was all the marbles. Oh, that's not an airport. That's just the Miami sign, silly. No, we can't land there. I was thinking, like, fuck, I thought the airport was up over, like, yeah, where that icon is. That's okay. You know what, let's give a little throttle and fly through fucking, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta pull up, pull up, pull up. It's gonna be tricky, because I've got my flaps all down. I wanted to give you guys a nice close tour. You know what I mean? Yeah, look. Oh yeah. Fuck, I love Miami. Okay. Now we're gonna come over to the actual airport. See, I know where it is. Also, I don't think they're gonna have it in this game, but there's the big guitar, the Hard Rock casino and resort or some shit. In case you wanted to go there. There's our airport right there. So, and then we're gonna flaps down all the way. And I'm gonna land this like a pro. So hopefully you guys are ready for the smoothest landing of your life. Yep. Yep. Here we go. Nailed it. Ta-da! New York to Miami. Motherfucker. Oh, my flaps are set. Let me turn them down a little bit. There we go. Perfect. And I think we can retract the landing gear. Don't think we'll be needing that anymore. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone for flying my little hobby air, and hopefully you've enjoyed your flight. And don't forget to tip your captain. That's pretty much going to wrap up this stream, because our plane don't fly anymore, so fuck it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you had fun, and Maybe next time I'll do location requests and shit like that. And so set the little bell notification if you want me to fly over your city. I don't mind. See you guys next time.